Begin in a comfortable seated position on your yoga mat. Sit cross-legged or whatever way works for you. Rest your hands on your legs. Close your eyes. Close your mouth, but part your teeth. Let your tongue sink into the bottom of your mouth. And begin to breathe with intention. With each inhale, feel your belly expand. And with each exhale, feel your navel draw in towards your spine as you empty the lungs. As you begin to connect with your breath, let go of anything that you have planned for later today or anything that happened earlier. Make a commitment to stay in the present moment throughout the duration of the practice. With each exhale, intend to let go of anything you're holding on to that's not serving you. Any stress, any tension, any worries, just feel them melt away with each exhale. Take a moment now to set an intention for your yoga practice. And then on your next inhale, quietly open your eyes. And we'll begin with a few neck stretches. So take your left hand to the right side of your head. Just gently draw your ear toward your shoulder. But keep your shoulders relaxed away from your ears. Your eyes can stay closed if you like. Maintain the connection to your breath, and with each inhale, sit really tall. When you're ready, switch sides. And then on your next inhale, interlace your fingers at the base of your head and gently draw the elbows in, feeling a nice stretch along the back of the neck, not pulling too hard, everything really gentle. From here, we'll twist to the right. And then twist to the left. And then slowly make your way into child's pose. First one of the day, so reach your hands away from you as far as you can and then press into your forearms until you feel a good stretch in the armpits. Reach your hips back towards your heels, but don't worry if they don't get there. Rest your head on the mat. Close your eyes. But maintain that connection to your breath. As you inhale, round forward onto all fours, take the knees underneath the hips. Lift the right arm, look up. As you exhale, we'll thread the arm underneath the left, taking the right side of the head down to the mat. Breathe into the space between the shoulder blades. Press into the right side of the arm until you feel even more of a stretch. And as you inhale, come back to center. We'll take it to the other side. So lift the left arm, look up. Press the mat away with your right hand as you do that, and then thread the arm underneath, taking the left side of the head onto the mat. Visualize space in between the shoulder blades as you breathe. And on your next inhale, come back to center, spread your fingers really wide, curl your toes, and then lift your hips for downward facing dog. First one of the day, so we'll just pedal out the legs, press the mat away from you. You can take the right knee in front of the left knee. That offers a really nice stretch. Or just do whatever feels best for you. Switching to the other side. And then begin to walk your hands back towards your feet for ragdoll pose. So a little micro bend in the knees. Grab opposite elbows and feel your weight evenly distributed across all four corners of both feet. As you inhale, let go of any tension in the hamstrings, and as you exhale, sit low and then lift the arms up overhead. You may not get all the way up over, that's okay. Then we'll forward fold, lift, forward fold. Just bringing some movement into the legs, opening up, lift, and then release. From here we're going to come into malasana pose. So it's garland pose. You can be up on your toes or bring your feet all the way down to the mat, which is a little bit of a deeper stretch. Here we want to press into the knees to open up the hips as much as you can. Try to keep that back flat. Draw the shoulder blades in toward one another, and then when you're ready, gently release. Feet are hip distance as we walk forward onto the hands, coming into plank pose, then onto the knees and lowering all the way down. From here, elbows underneath the shoulders, sphinx pose. Spine is really long. Reach through the crown of the head. Bend the right leg, spread the toes. Breathing into anything you feel there. Exhale, release. Take it to the other side. Exhale, release. Hands come down, press up, and come back into child's pose. As you inhale, sit up onto the shins. Press the hands into the low back, press the hips forward, really gentle stretch here. Lift the heart. Then bring the hands down, curl the toes, and lift up for downward facing dog. So reach your heels down towards your mat, but don't worry if they don't get there. Spin the inner thighs up towards the sky. As you inhale, lift the left leg as high as you can. As you exhale, we're going to come into pigeon pose. So a lot of times people ask if the front leg needs to be 90 degrees. It doesn't. Whatever feels best for you, do that, although we do want to have the hips facing forward. When you're ready, walk your arms out in front, rest your head, if that's available to you. As you inhale, rise up, curl the toes, step back for downward facing dog. We'll take it to the other side. As you inhale, lift the other leg and step the foot to the front of the mat. As you inhale, rise up, puff the chest out, spine is really, really long. Make sure that back foot is directly behind you, not splayed out to the side. And then when you're ready, come out in front with the arms, if that's available to you. As you inhale, rise up, take downward facing dog, and then come forward, hovering the knees just over the mat, and then set them down, slide them over to the right side of your mat, and then come to sit down and lie all the way down in Shavasana. Close your eyes, take the feet mat distance apart, and turn the palms up to the sky. Let your eyes sink deep into the sockets, and then take a moment to scan your body from your head to your shoulders, upper back, to your hips, legs, and finally your feet. Just noticing if you're holding on to any tension anywhere, and if you are, see if you can send the breath there like a laser, just releasing any tension. And then let go of your breathing, let it come naturally, and let your body absorb all the good things you just did. We'll be here for a couple minutes in Shavasana, and I'll let you know when it's time to get up. On your next inhale, begin to wiggle your fingers and toes. And then roll over onto your right side. As you inhale, press yourself up into a comfortable seated position. Take your hands to your heart. Close your eyes. Just take a moment to set an intention for the rest of your day. Thanks for practicing with me today. Namaste.